Welcome to the Wrexham Coffee Matchup. I'm Dave.
And I'm Courtney. Each week, we'll take a few minutes to catch up on the latest news from Wrexham. From matchups to transfers, on and off the pitch, we'll share our takes on it all.
So grab a coffee and join us.
Dave?
Yes.
Welcome to Lake Luzern, Switzerland.
This is the most beautiful scenery change from what we're used to on
Yeah.
a normal basis.
I know.
And so even though we don't have a ton to talk about today, I thought we could get together and just film an episode with this beautiful background.
Absolutely.
And so I can enjoy a piece of your home.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing.
So
Yes.
welcome.
Thank
I
you.
know you have come with some stuff to talk about today. I've heard some of it, but let's jump in.
We'll jump in. We talked last week about sort of the World Cup call-ups for the international call-up. But this week, some more international call-ups for the friendlies and some cup matches that are going on. So Wales has called up Kiefer Moore, Danny Ward, and Nathan Broadhead again.
All right.
So they
No
have
big surprise there.
no big surprise, but they have friendlies against Ghana and Romania coming up in the next few weeks. And then Bailey Kadamatari has been called back up to Jamaica.
Very
so
nice.
after he had that wonderful goal in the World Cup qualifiers, unfortunately they didn't make it through. But they're playing in a match called the Unity Cup against India. So he'll be playing against that. And then Arthur Okonkwo was called up for Nigeria. And
First time, right?
First time, because he had switched his registration. And apparently he had a clean sheet in the first match with them. So hopefully that bears well for the coming season and his role in the team.
We've got, look, Danny Ward also got called up.
Yes.
So I think there are a lot of unknowns for that position, particularly next year.
Yes.
We'll see.
We will see. And then, so right now it's May 30th, I think. We're checking our watch.
It's the 29th.
The May 29th, when we're filming this. And the next big thing that's coming up is the transfer window.
Okay. When does that open?
That opens on June 15th.
Okay.
And so
all right, we got a couple weeks.
June 15th through September 1st. We're not sure. It's not affected by the World Cup, which is good. So last year there was some shifts because of the World Cup qualifiers where they had a different transfer window.
Got it. Okay.
But this year, normal transfer window from June 15th to September 1st. We kind of talked about like what we need already.
Yeah.
And I would think that we wouldn't get too many new signings, definitely not 13 in this window, but there have been some rumors floating around about people interested in our players.
Oh, okay.
And so I just wanted to get your thoughts on a couple of these.
I think you told me about one.
Okay, well, so first is Callum Doyle.
That's the one, yeah.
So Callum Doyle was signed last summer on a 4-year contract from Manchester City.
Yeah.
Manchester City put a buyback clause in the contract. So should they choose to want to recall him to Manchester City, they have the first rights to buy him back.
Do we have a way to say no thanks?
I don't know if buyback clauses
are binding. Like it doesn't matter what you say, we're gonna get him.
And so Callum Doyle was voted onto the championship team of the season. Yeah. He also was the player's player of the season, meaning voted by the players, the favorite person on the team. So it's just kind of a scary thought because he's such a key part of the defense, especially as the season went on.
Yeah.
So let's cross our fingers that Manchester City does not want him.
He also got a pretty decent handful of goals for being a defender, didn't he?
I think and a red card. Yeah.
Look, we don't need to talk about that. Red cards happen. It's just a part of the sport.
Yes, but he's a great player at all sides of the pitch.
Yeah.
And hopefully another Premier League team is not having their eyes on him as well too, because I'm sure that it comes down to
one team is enough.
What Wrexham wants. What the player wants, and then if the offer is good enough, that might free up buying other players.
Okay, that's all right. So that's one.
That's one, and
that's
the other one that there's been a lot of rumors in the last week is Josh Wendes.
No, No, this is outrage. This is my Joshua Ness impression. We need him. Not the voice, just the stoic nature.
So he signed last summer. He was a free signing from Sheffield Wednesday.
Exactly, yeah.
Because the troubles that team was having.
Yeah.
Our top scorer last season.
Mm-hmm. One of the top in the EFL as well,
One of the top in the EFL. Player of the season, voted by the fans. So there, right at the season ending, there was a post of a rumor about an MLS interest in him, which I thought sounded strange until we recently found out on the last episode of Welcome to Wrexham that his wife is American.
Oh, Oh, I was going to say there's absolutely no chance. Also, I mean, I think we've talked about this. The level of nothing against
the MLS.
But the level is higher. It's usually if players are like
end of the career
on the out, retiring, then you go to the beach in Miami or whatever,
But in the last few days, there's some reports that the Rangers in Scotland are interested in him. So Premier League team in Scotland that he used to play for and is now being managed by his former Sheffield Wednesday manager.
We don't need all of these stars to align.
We don't need these stars to align. Apparently, Rangers made an offer in January.
Okay.
And Wrexham turned it down. So my hope, is that Josh Windass is very happy where we're at. Yes, disappointed that we didn't make the playoffs.
But that it lights a fire
ready to go
for what we can do next year.
What we can do next year.
With his help.
With his in the lead of the team. So
okay.
Yeah. So those are the rumors and
there's not
rumors.
More.
There's no more. So
okay. My heart rate is already elevated. I couldn't take more.
Look at the scenery and relax.
Okay, fine.
So I just wanted to briefly, this will be a short episode so we can get out and enjoy the day here. But there's 6 new teams coming into the championship this season.
There are 3 and 3.
3 and 3. And so we'll go into more detail as we get the schedule in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of wanted to just kind of go through the teams that are joining. So promoted from League One to the championship.
This is going to be a really big one.
So first is Lincoln City.
Okay.
So we played them twice last season in our League One season, and we defeated them both times.
Okay.
But the interesting thing about Lincoln City is with the 24 teams currently in the championship for next season, Lincoln City is the only other team than Wrexham who has not played in the Premier League already.
Okay.
Or the first division.
All right.
And so they're going to come in with a hunger. They're probably, they're not, our chances are better than theirs. Let's just put it that way.
Don't say that too loud.
I won't say it too loud. But the highest ranking they've ever been was 5th in the 2nd division.
Okay.
In 1901.
All right. 125 years.
Yes. So I mean, we were 7th this year, which was our highest.
So before Wrexham Lager was on the Titanic.
Yes. Then Lincoln.
They were higher up.
Yes, they were higher up. The second team moving up in promotion was Cardiff City.
This is the big one.
So there's now 3 Welsh teams in the championship this season. The last time we were in the same division with them was back in 2002.
Okay.
In the old 2nd division. We did meet them last season in the EFL Cup, and we can ignore that ever happened.
When did that? What day? I have no recollection.
We'll wash it all from our minds, yes. So we look forward to better meetings this coming season. I can imagine the Cardiff match would be an exciting rivalry between the two.
Absolutely.
Just like the Swansea was.
Absolutely.
Some of the Welsh spirit kind of running up there. And then the third team moving up is the Bolton Wanderers.
Okay, and then there's a fun Wrexham relation here.
There is a fun Wrexham relation. So in the League One finals at Wembley, Bolton won 4-1, I believe.
Okay.
The third goal, which was this beautiful over-the-head kick, was made by Sam Dalby.
Nice.
And so Sam Dalby, I felt like he didn't really get his groove at Wrexham, but he was young.
Yeah.
And the spotlight was on Paul Mull and Ollie Palmer.
Yeah.
But he went on to play very well at Dundee in the Scottish Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's made 51 appearances in Bolton.
Okay.
And scored 13 goals.
All right.
With them. So
he's
he is
his
doing
moment
really
in the sunshine.
well. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And so it'll be interesting to see him back at the race course.
Yeah.
On the other side of the pitch.
Yeah.
We faced them 3 times in the 24-25 season.
Okay.
So we drew against them twice in league matches, and then we beat them in the trophy match that we played against them. So recent history as well too. This is the fun one. So the 3 Premier League teams coming down.
Yeah, that are going to have, I don't know if I want to call it a chip on their shoulder, a rumbling in their bellies to go back up.
They're going to want to get back up.
There's going to be a real strong hunger.
All 3 of those. So I'll do the first 2. So Burnley, last time that we were in the same division with them was back in 2000.
Okay.
So it's been many years since we played against them. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers. We've only played them 8 times ever.
Okay.
In 100 years.
Well, lots of experience to draw from there.
But we were in the same league with them for 2 seasons in 1986 to 1988.
Okay.
So we'll do some more research as the season comes up and
Yeah.
kind of figure out what's going on there. But the one that wasn't decided until the very last minutes of the season.
days ago.
So it was between West Ham and Tottenham. And West Ham, unfortunately, lost the draw, and so they're being relegated.
They won the chance to play us.
They won the chance to play us. So interesting about, so West Ham, they're relegated down to the championship for the first time since 2011.
Okay.
But the last time we were in the same league with them was back in 1979, 1980.
All right.
We last played them in 1997
Mm-hmm.
in FA Cup rounds,
Okay.
which we won. So that's very exciting. So what's interesting is
Look, most of the players on the team weren't even alive then. So
most of them were not. Yes, Parky was.
Players.
Parky was a player back then. Yes, probably. So it's interesting about West Ham is that they'll be in the same league as Millwall.
Okay.
And the team started at relatively similar periods back in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
West Ham was one set of dock workers teams.
Mm-hmm.
Millwall was the team of another set of dock workers.
Ooh.
They had the dock worker rivalry between the two of them. After a little while, Millwall moved to the south of the river, but the rivalry sort of became north of the river, south of the river on the east side.
Sure.
They've been rivals since they first played in 1899.
Okay.
But they've only played against each other in league matches for 13 seasons of those 125 years.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting. So apparently, it was a very heated rivalry back then. It was working class rivalry.
Back in the 1890s.
Through the whole 1900s. And remember, Millwall has that history of
No, I know.
hooliganism and sort of the raucous fans. And so,
Let's
can you
see.
imagine those matches when they meet at either of those courses?
Yeah.
But another little interesting fact is that West Ham plays at the Olympic Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be Wrexham's chance to go to the Olympics
Yeah.
in that way.
That'll be great.
Yeah, that would be a fun match. I mean, that's a 60-some-odd thousand seat stadium.
Wow.
Imagine the away allocation for that one.
Yeah. We can help fill it.
We'll help fill it, yes. They announced the schedules on June 25th
Okay.
for the coming season, so we have time to do
All
our
right.
plotting and planning like we did last
Perfect.
year. And then the other next thing coming up is the UEFA Champions League,
Mm-hmm.
where the draw for that is coming up in June as well. So I still need to research how that whole tournament works. And we will figure that out
All right.
for the women. But it's interesting in terms of the promotion and relegation and the who's in the championship season. The two teams that we had our biggest victories, that we
Mhm.
would call our biggest victories,
Mm-hmm.
are now Premier League teams
Ipswich Town.
and Coventry.
There you go.
And remember, there was a period where Coventry was up to a certain point. They had only lost 2 matches. One of them was to Wrexham. And so we'll be sad that we can't repeat those matches and have more victories. But
Sure. We have other ones.
we have other ones
that we can have.
So that's kind of where we're at right now. In 2 weeks, the transfer window will open, and we'll kind of see
And then the craziness begins.
what the schedule holds. But until then, enjoy this. But so this was an unusual setup for us, obviously.
Yeah.
First time filming, second time together, first time outside.
Yeah.
But we do have assistants with us.
Yes, we do.
For the first time, the 3 of us are together. So producer Eric is with us right there behind the camera. We could maybe coax him to just come in for like a second, if he can get past. He is waving. He's not even going to say anything. But this is all possible because of
Yes.
his technical skills and telling us where to stand and where to look. And
He makes us look and sound good every week.
he does every week. And so until next time, when we're back in our respective normal environments in a couple of weeks,
Until then. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
You can also email us at wxmcoffeematchup@gmail.com. All one word, that's wxmcoffeematchup@gmail.com. Or you can follow us on Instagram and Blue Sky at wxmcoffeematchup.
From the cop to your coffee cup, that's all for today's Wrexham Coffee Matchup. Keep it brewing, keep it red, and as always, up the town.